I was just saying, as I was meditating before coming in, I got "You're safe in the storm." So I think that might be resonating with someone. And then we pulled the peacemaker. So maybe you feel like the peacemaker in your family or in some other situation, but we're going to dive into it and look at, I don't know if you guys can see this card, the imagery here. These are beautiful cards. It's a beautiful deck, by the way. But you can see that there are lotuses here. Lotuses have been coming up a lot for me lately. You know, they grow in the mud. And look, he's holding the sun and he's got something on his head, almost a mask or something, but it's a crescent moon. Very significant here. So we're going to dive into this. I'm going to go and pull some charms too. Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, use your own discernment, okay? Let's see what we got. Ooh, we got W, X. X marks the spot. We got, this could be a 6 or a 9. It landed as a 6, so we're going to take it that way. A baseball and a little bunny. We're going to dive into what all of this means, you guys, okay? Stay with me. Before we get into the charms, though, I do want to talk a little bit about what came to me while I was meditating, since I said that I heard "You're safe in the storm." And this is a big one. You know, right now we're in Mercury retrograde anyway. So this is a big deal right now. And safe in the storm. So maybe there's some sort of turbulence going on with you right now. There's some sort of storm going on, okay? So we're going to dive into all of this today. And like I said, later I'm pulling from my yes no deck to answer any questions you guys may have in the live chat. But again, say hi in the chat when you get here. Share what you're comfortable with, where you're joining from, maybe your zodiac sign. I love hearing all of your stories. Hi, PP. Thanks for joining again. I'm putting my site in the chat for you guys as well. Anyone who follows me on the site gets a free download, so take a look at that. PP says Cali and Capricorn. All right. California and a Capricorn. Let's pull some cards. Let's see what's going on with this peacemaker. What else, Spirit? Oh. Okay. 9 of birds. The elementalist. Ooh. And the 5 of trees. So we've definitely got some numerology going on here. We're going to talk about this, okay? Now, this is important too, okay? Because we got the 6 in the charms first. So that's harmony, love, family, responsibility. What did I say that maybe you were feeling like the peacemaker in your family? So this makes sense. And we'll get into the charms as well. Then we have here a 5, which is change, conflict, freedom, transformation. Okay. And then our elementalist here, this is, an elementalist is someone that works with the different elements. And you see here we've got fire, water, air, and earth kind of all mixing together. So this is very interesting here. Okay. And I get that this is you. So maybe you've been diving into working with the elements, or maybe some natural healing or something, but there's definitely something going on here, especially with what I got during meditation. And then we have the 9, and 9 is endings. Okay. It can also be compassion, but mostly it's endings, completion, release. So I think there's some sort of an ending here. We have the birds, and I don't know if you guys can see in this. 9 is also the number of Sagittarius in the zodiac as far as the order of it. Okay. And look here, we've got a bow and arrow. Sagittarius is the archer. Okay. So there may be something there. Maybe you're a Sagittarius or dealing with one. But then we've also got air and birds. So there's some sort of air element or maybe air sign associated with this as well. So let me know if we have any Sagittarians with us or any air signs. Let me know in the chat. Okay, so let's talk about the other charms we got here too. So what do we have here? We have a baseball. Now, baseball or softball, they look kind of similar, but if you guys can see that charm there. Baseball is kind of known for being like the traditional, all American, but traditional sport, right? But it's also known for patience, strategy, home, um, kind of the long game, waiting for the right pitch. It could be sports related. It could be that you're really into it as well. So again, take it as it resonates. And then we also have our bunny here. Okay. Now, bunnies can stand for fertility, kind of springtime. It's also new beginnings. And this makes sense here with everything else that we're getting here. Okay. So I think you're creating your own new beginning. There's an ending here that's coming. So this is making sense. All right. Gonna pull from another deck here. See if we can get any clarification on any of this. Again, if you're up, Luna, Saggy, oh, welcome, welcome. Yeah, again, if you're newly joining, feel free to say hi in the chat. Tell me your zodiac sign and where you're joining from if you feel comfortable. And happy Sunday, guys. I'm going to have Shadow Work Sunday still going out later on today, so don't miss that. Now, what is this storm that's going on with you? Let's see. Oh, we got a whole stack of cards. I'm going to reshuffle that. What is this here? Okay. Oh, we got FBI. What is that about? FBI. The name Nicole on the top of the deck. What is going on with dancer? Does anyone know a dancer named Nicole? There's something going on with the FBI. What is this, Spirit? Maybe some sort of investigation going on. pH balance. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe it could just be in general, like a hormonal thing. It could also be literally your pH balance, TMI. That's actually really funny that pH balance and TMI would fall out together, you guys. So TMI, if you don't know, is too much information. Spirit out of sense of humor. I think I'm gonna pull from another deck now, guys. Let's pull from my quick list first deck. Oh, that's Spirit. Ooh. Truth cuts through. We got the Ace of Spades here. Truth cuts through. Interesting. Interesting. So we know Ace is for new beginnings as well, and we got the bunny. So there's some sort of new beginning here coming in for you. It could also be manifestations, leadership, self. So this is interesting. Truth cuts through, and spades is kind of famous for that, right? So spades is also air, and we got the birds here, and I said it might have to do with some sort of air sign. Okay, the spades is also swords and tarot, and it is about truth, decisions, thoughts, conflicts, any battles. So we got both the storm and the spades, and it says truth cuts through. So this makes complete sense, you guys. All right. Okay, another one in California. Nice. Thank you guys. Welcome. Let's tap a little bit into this FBI a little bit more. I want to pull from another deck here. We're going to see if there's any spirit guide and archangel messages for you too. But real quick, let me go with this deck. See what else is here. Spirit. Seaweed. Okay, seaweed could be significant to you. Oh, don't fall for it. I wonder if this has to do with the FBI. Does anyone know? You have a lot of unlearning to do. This could be aimed towards some shadow work, maybe that's needed. Open your heart and make room. Oh, okay. Open your heart and make room. Since we said heart, let's pull from this other deck. What's going on here, Spirit? Open your heart and make room. What are we making room for, Spirit? They have doubts. Ooh. So this could be about a partnership that you're in. They have doubts. You need to open your heart and make room. Maybe make room for them. Maybe make room for someone new. I don't know. Let's see what else came out here. They said you were crazy. Oh. Someone's under investigation. What did I say? I don't make this up, you guys. We got FBI, and I said, oh, maybe someone's under investigation, and that's what we got here. That makes sense. There was a plan. Mm. They are always cold. Breathe. Okay. And then breath of fresh air. So maybe someone needs to literally get a breath of fresh air, but it sounds like someone maybe needs to breathe. Maybe you need to get into breath work. You might be experiencing some sort of anxiety. It may be going on with all this. We also got branches. This could have to do with your family, which came out in the beginning, or it could have to do with this investigation. And we got success comes in many forms. What does it look like to you? Yeah, let me know in the chat. What does success look like to you? PP says, I need it and claim it. Yes, claim it. Definitely. Thank you. All right, we are going to pull from another deck. Bear with me. All right, let's see what comes out here. Confirmation. Ooh. You don't need permission to evolve. Love it. You are not difficult to love. Synchronicities are increasing for a reason. Okay, so you might have been seeing things. We know coincidence is not real. They are all synchronicities. Synchronicities, they are all signs. So maybe you've been seeing a lot more signs lately than you have in the past. Trust the quiet knowing. Yeah, trust your gut, trust your intuition, okay? This grief changed you, but it did not end you. Ooh, that might have to be the title of the video later. I like that one. This grief changed you, but it did not end you. Let's pull from another deck. Nikki says, making money and learning as I do what I love. Awesome. Yep, that's me too. I do what I love. And for those of you not aware, I'm actually not, my channel is not monetized. I do this purely because I feel called to it and because I love it. So that's why you'll see in the chat, I give you my link to buy me a coffee, give me tips, and also have my own site where you guys can book readings, private readings, etc. until I'm monetized, that is. Okay, what else, Spirit? We got surrender 26, which is 8. I don't know if you guys can see this here, but he's almost dressed kind of like a monk, but he's he's using my voice. I was just gonna say all the blues, so throat chakra. So it could have something to do with your voice, your yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So we got 3 down here below and 26 on top. Okay. So as I was saying, 26 is reduced down to 8, which is abundance. Hello. Power, karma, cycles. We did say that this is kind of an end of a cycle for you. So maybe an end of some sort of financial storm or struggle, and the new beginning is abundance for you. How awesome is that? And then we got 3 here, which is communication. And I said throat chakra, my voice kind of started going out as I was doing that. So that definitely makes sense. Let's see what else comes out here. Love spirit. 14, which is 5, again, the change, and then 5 at the bottom with the waxing gibbous. Yeah, it's a lot of change here coming in for you, but it's good change. This is focus. So this is spirit reminds you to focus on the good changes, okay? And you see here, there's not only a butterfly right on her third eye, which means there's a lot of spiritual transformation here for you. And you see that she's in kind of this bubble and half underwater. So maybe you've been feeling like you're underwater, you're coming out of this, okay? And look how protected she is in this bubble. There's light shining in, the moon above her, lots of blue. Okay, so a lot of emotion along with this spiritual transformation for you. Even her eyeshadow is blue, but she's very illuminated, very protected here. So, this is a reminder from spirit of your protection, a reminder to focus on the good. You're going through a spiritual transformation here. Okay, all is not lost. Let's see what else. Hi, Melanie. Hella fucks left to give. Oh, both better stay away from me or else. Oh, who are we talking about here, Melanie? What's going on? Peace, love, and light. Thank you. Afternoon for you. Yeah, morning here, but good afternoon for you. Where are you joining us from if you feel like sharing and your sign? What's your sign? Doesn't matter. Okay, I don't think she wants to share that. That's okay. You don't have to. Whatever you feel comfortable with. North Dakota. Okay, North Dakota. Taurus. Oh, okay. The bull, the stubborn bull. Okay, we got 40, which reduces down to 4. Again, protection, foundation. I was just talking about that, the protection from the other card, and darkness. Okay, so and this is the long night moon. Okay, so this here, look, we got another, look, there's a rabbit right here. Can you guys see that? And what did we get? This charm, the bunny. This is a big symbol here for you, okay? PP. Yeah, big symbol here. And look at this road. Okay. So maybe you're feeling like you've been in darkness, but you are so protected, so much more protected than you could ever imagine. And this comes out in both of these cards. Look at this. So the bubble is the protection, even though you're a little underwater, right? And then this 40, which reduces to 4, protection. How beautiful is that? So if you've been questioning at all your protection, stop. So we got the bunny charm and the rabbit here. So 2, okay. And that could be your partnership with spirit, okay, 2. And we'll get into the 2 a little bit more too. But I did say fertility. Rabbits and bunnies are also kind of known for luck. We talked a little bit about your money and abundance. That makes sense. Rapid growth. Rabbits move very fast. They reproduce very quickly, right? So this would make sense. Can also be manifestation, speed, new beginnings. We're getting this new beginnings thing so much here, aren't we? And that rapid growth, rapid transformation, abundance. Okay, this is what's coming in for you. I'm loving it. Yes, CPP's claiming it. Let's see what else comes through from another deck. What else, Spirit? Ooh, 2 just came flying. 9 of trees. A lot of tree symbols here too. So growth, we got the card that said branches, 4 of birds, another 4, you guys, protection. What did I just say? How protected you are. You're protected on this path, even in the storm. Okay. What did I say? I don't make this up. I'm the messenger. I don't make it up. Oh, I said I was going to talk to you about 2. So balance, partnership, duality, choices. And I'm getting that this is more maybe about your partnership with spirit, your spirituality. We got the butterfly right on the third eye. Okay. But it could also be about some sort of partnership in your life. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but it very well could be. Okay. And again, that 4. So stability, foundation, protection. All right. Now, one thing I want to talk about on the 40, this card here. No, this card here. Okay. So in numerology, when we're reducing, I'm going to nerd out a little bit. Okay. So before we can really get to this 4, this abundant protection, we'll call it, okay, we do have to shed the old. And that makes sense why the 9 keeps coming out for you. Look, we got the 9 of trees again, because 9 is endings. Okay, so there's something you still need to shed. There's something, yes, PP, you are protected. Yes, a lot of 9s. I think you were typing as I was saying it. There's a slight delay with live, so that's why I say that. And look at all the colors here. I just love that. It almost matches my painting here. Okay, I digress. So yes, lots of 9s. I'm glad you noticed that too, PP. So again, endings, completion, release. There's something here that you need to shed or release in order to get to this abundance, to this foundation. I get that. I'm sensing foundation and stability is super important to you, and that's really what you're striving for. And so, in order to get that, there's something that you still, and look, we got that you have a lot of unlearning to do. Okay. So, unlearn, deprogram yourself. Okay. This is all for a reason. all of these signs that you're getting. I'm seeing a lot of these like ribbons up here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it also looks like, like the breast cancer awareness. So hopefully that's not, and look at the shape even of the top of this. It almost looks like a temple. Um, and look at this tree is almost kind of like an S shape. But I don't know if that's significant to you. I hope it's not something you've gone through, but maybe that will resonate with you somehow in your life. Something to do with cancer, maybe breast cancer specifically. So I'm seeing that. And then there's a flag here too, okay? Something to do with the flag. And it looks like there's two people standing guard right here at this temple or this tower. So two, once again, we got. All right. And we already talked about how that could be you in spirit, your partnership. Um, yeah, this is making a lot of sense. It's all coming together. Let's see what else comes out. I kind of want to pull from the other deck again. What else? I love cards with lots of imagery. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I'm seeing another card on the top of the deck that I'm going to talk about because I think it's going to be significant. Oop, another one flew out. So when they fly out, it means it's kind of an urgent or very important message. It's like a signal to really pay attention, okay? And what did we get here? We got purity, you guys. And 30, which reduces to 3. Hello, connection, mind, body, spirit. What have I been talking about? Your connection with spirit, right? And look at all the white here. White stands for spirit, pure, okay? And I don't know if you guys can really see this, but there's a leaf. She's kind of got on this like white scarf or something that's almost blinding her, okay, or covering her eyes at least. And then there's like a little ballerina dancing up here. Okay, purity, pure spirit, dance, freedom, liberation. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, you guys. Then I want to talk about this. This card was on the top of the deck for you. So here, and these is Roman numerals for 21. And what does 21 end up? 3. Okay. We just got 30, which is 3. And now we got 3 with the 21. Okay. So once again, mind, body, spirit connection. Look, there are 2 people here embracing again that 2 coming out. Okay. For that partnership. So I'm really getting this is your personal relationship with spirit, your spirituality, or maybe you're religious. I don't know what it is you believe in, but whatever you resonate with. This is a calling for you to really dive deeper into this, okay? And what does it say here? Life on earth and lots of spirals and stuff. And it almost looks like this woman here, her skin is the colors of earth. And the other one looks like spirit, okay? So yeah, really embrace your spirituality. Now's the time. This is what's really coming out here, okay? Um, Goodness. This is a beautiful reading, you guys. Let's pull some clarifiers. I'm gonna pull from this really big deck. I usually don't use this one a whole lot anymore, but I'm being called to. And then we'll get back to the other one. And then before we close, hi Lena, welcome. If you feel comfortable, tell me where you're joining from and your zodiac sign. I'm not sure what you mean. Is it a paid reading? Watching me on YouTube is always free, but I do paid readings if you want. And my link is in the chat if you'd like to tip. So tips are always welcome, but it is a free reading. A free collective reading, and I'm going to be pulling. Yes, thank you, PP. And Elena, I am going to be pulling some cards for people. If you have like a burning question in your mind, you can start putting those in the chat now if you'd like. Um, I'm going to be pulling from my yes no deck. So if you have a yes no question, I'm going to be pulling that as well. Strawberry Fields fell out, you guys. Thank you for subscribing, Elena. Yeah, if you have a yes no question, you can put that here in the chat. And I will certainly pull a card for you. So a yes no question. So Strawberry Fields came out. So that's significant for someone here. Let's see what else comes up. Thank you, PP. Ooh, we got some more cards coming out, you guys. Ooh, the orbs. Have you been seeing orbs lately? I know, I see them all the time. Ooh, and we got soulmates and 7 of trees. We're going to get into this as well. Okay, then I'll pull for you here in a second. And we will see. All right, so we got the orbs. So if you've been seeing orbs lately, we know we said that you've been seeing signs. So if you've been seeing orbs lately, and this might be for you as well. Interesting. And then we got 8 here, which again is abundance, okay? Cycles, karma. So a lot of abundance here for you. What did I say? And then we also got 6. So again, with the family and responsibility thing. And it says soulmates, okay? And you see here another 2 people embracing once again. This is the theme here. Okay. So you might be dealing with a soulmate. You might be calling one in. And then we got 7 of trees. And 7 is spirituality, you guys. Divine connection. All right. So I just can't make this up. This keeps coming out about your spirituality. All right, let's get into this for PPs. Oh, you see orbs all the time? Yeah, me too. They come out in a lot of my pictures and stuff too. Okay, Lena, let's see. So will Elena's dance audition work out today? Now I can't control the answer is what the answer is, so that is my disclaimer, okay? So I'm the messenger. Yes, a lot of trees and 9s today, PP. All right, for Elena's spirit. Oh, yes, all is well. 9 of hearts. And also another yes, 4 of diamonds. But you have to free up some resources. You were just talking about this. You were just saying that you needed something free. So this makes sense, okay? So you got hearts and diamonds here. So hearts is water or cups energy in tarot, okay? And this is love, emotions, intuition, relationship, grief, and healing. And it says all is well, okay? Everything's going to work out okay for you. And then we got 4 again. 4 keeps coming out in this reading. This might be a big one for you, Elena. You're welcome. I'm glad that that makes you happy. And 4 is stability, foundation, protection. So you're protected as you go into this recital, Elena, okay? But you do need to free up some resources here, okay? So maybe some more manifestations, some more meditation. Okay, you got diamonds. That's Earth Pentacles energy. Okay, that's all about money, body. You said you're a dancer. Oh, you know what? Elena, this is crazy. You're not even gonna believe this, but you can go back and watch the whole thing later too. Look what we got earlier. Dancer. And you have a dance today or coming up. You're a dancer. That's crazy. See, I don't make it up, you guys. The proof is in the pudding, as they say, right? Oh, and I was saying about these diamonds. Yeah. So this is, you're moving your body. That's your work. And this is talking about money. And I was talking about manifestation. Yeah. So think this is a big one for you, Elena, isn't it? Spirit doesn't play about me. Spirit sends me real messages, you guys, okay? And those that have been here since the beginning on the live, you saw it. You can go back and rewatch it when I pulled Dancer. Um, Also named Nicole, in case that resonates with you. But yeah, we got Dancer early on. Interesting. I love this. Okay, let's see. Anyone else have a question that you want me to pull for? A yes or no question. Right. Oh, I'm glad, Elena. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here, watching, subscribing. All of it matters. I know I get goosebumps all the time, PP. Didn't I say the synchronicities were going to keep happening? Anyone else in the chat have a yes no question for me? Let me know and I will get to it before we close out. Let's pull from the PP deck. Ah, Elena says, today for the first time I found your channel. I'm glad. You found me for a reason. I'm glad you made your way here. Let's see what else comes out for the collective. Yeah, exactly, PP. And it took a minute to even dawn on me. And I'm the one that pulled the card, but I was like, wait a minute. We got Dancer there. Okay, 10 of spades. A new chapter begins. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't. Spirit just keeps sending all this confirmation. There is a new chapter beginning for you. And then we got 10, okay? And 10 is a big one, okay? 10 is fulfillment, the blueprint, okay? Now, when we get 10 exactly, now in numerology, when we're reducing, and someone needs to hear this, is what I'm being called to say it, when we're reducing, we don't want to reduce the 10 because the 10 is the fulfillment. That's the completion of the cycle. This is rebirth, divine order, okay? This is the blueprint. This is huge, you guys. This is huge. I love this. And we once again got spades, right? So again with the air swords energy, okay? And that's thoughts, conflict, truth, decisions, endings. We're getting a lot of endings and a lot of truth. Earlier we got that about the truth. Love it. Okay, BP, am I on? PP. Oh, I said BP. Maybe you need to check your blood pressure. PP, am I on the right path? Let's see. Remember, I can't control the outcome, okay? Let's see what the cards have in store for you. It's PP on the right path, Spirit. One came flying out. We got the King of Spades. Very likely weigh all options. Okay, so maybe there's some options in front of you that you're not clearly seeing here. All right, we got the King of Spades, okay? And this is important here too, okay? Again, with the spades. So this is air swords energy once again. Thoughts, conflict, truth, decisions, okay? And then it says weigh all the options. There's a decision here that you need to make, PP, okay? And then we got King, right? That's authority, mastering, leadership, masculine energy. So what I'm getting here is that maybe you're still mastering something and you need to kind of step into your authority a little bit more with that. Okay. So very likely, but weigh all of your options. Hmm. Anyone else with questions? Hey, Princess. Feel free to tell me where you're joining us from, your zodiac sign, if you feel comfortable. You've got a question. Okay. What are A's current feelings and next actions towards me? Ooh, let's see. We can get a yes, no from the deck. You know what, though, for you, I'm going to pull from my love deck, okay? Let's see what comes out. Since it's a love question, that's not a yes, no. We're going to pull from the love deck, okay? So, what are A's current feelings towards Princess and next actions? Yes, Phoebe. Oh, a lot wants to fall out. Let's see what actually does. There's a lot here with this one, with you and A, Princess. Let's see what comes out. Oh, there's some stubbornness here, Princess. I can feel the stubbornness. What are A's feelings and next action? He's being stubborn. Okay. Someone you don't see coming came out, and something new. So, Princess, that's what we got. Someone you don't see coming and something new. That could be for you or him, because we asked what his current feelings were and next actions. Again, I do not control the outcome, so don't shoot the messenger, okay? PP, you've been trying to step into your craft. That's awesome. That makes sense with what you got, King of Spades. Elena wants to know what craft. Oh, he hasn't responded, Princess. Ooh, okay. That makes sense. So maybe there's something new going on with him. Someone you didn't see coming. A week's a long time. And earlier before you came, Princess, we got, where was it? They have doubts before you came. So take that as it resonates. Oh, we asked about A and we got something new, someone you don't see coming. Before you came, I did also pull soulmates, though, so you kind of have to. But if you want to book a more personal private reading, my link is in the chat because I think that will be more helpful to you versus the collective one. Well, let's see what else comes out here. What else, Spirit? See if we get any more clarification here. EP, something new coming in the universe. Yep, could be pushing them out of the way. It could be, Princess. Bad energies, be careful. Ooh, okay. Protect your energy. Someone may need to do a cleanse. If you need help with that, let me know. Let's see what else comes out here. What else, Spirit? Well, I think, Princess, it's very important to use your own discernment with all of this because it is a collective reading. I keep having to clear my throat. There's something going on with someone's throat, a chakra, maybe a truth. We did give it the truth that's going to be revealed. I can pull from the spicy deck next, see what comes out of that one. That one definitely. uh, a lot of times people say it kind of calls them out, but that might be a good one to pull, especially for this Princess. This deck's being stubborn. All right, let's move on to the spicy deck since I got that feeling. Where are you? This card is in the wrong place. Spirit is rewriting this. The Joker card came out. Something's being rewritten. That was actually on the top of the deck and in the wrong deck. So take that as everything. Let's pull from our spicy deck. Definitely a blocked throat chakra. Yeah, see, that's been coming out throughout the reading. Avoidance and struggles with vulnerability. Um, that's pretty common, especially with, I don't want to generalize, especially with males. Sorry, BP. Yeah. Let's see what comes out of this spicy deck. What else, Spirit? Ooh, all right. Two of diamonds, another two, you guys. This is a partnership. Hello, okay. And diamonds. So this could be also something financial, something about manifestation. It says your softness is not a weakness. And then three, okay. Together that would be five for change. We won't add them since they are technically separate cards, but also diamonds, big diamond energy here, you guys. Big diamond energy. So earth, I don't know what A's sign is, Princess, but Earth, Pentacles energy here, money, body, work, home, value, manifestation. And this one says they couldn't meet you where you were going, so the universe rerouted you. Take it as it resonates, Princess. Okay. Sometimes, as they say, you dodged a bullet. Sometimes that's what it is. So we got Spirit is rewriting this, and they couldn't meet you where you were, so the universe rerouted you. Oh my goodness, that's crazy, Princess. He's a Saggy and you're a Capricorn. Well, I just said Earth as I was asking you, saying I don't know what he is. I said it was Earth energy. Capricorn's an Earth sign. You're a fire sign. You know what's funny? Before you came in, Princess, we got the nine of birds. Sagittarius is the ninth in the zodiac, and it's a bow and arrow. I said there might be Sagittarius energy. That was before you even came in. Yeah, so I think it is someone new coming in for you, Princess. That would be my take on this. Very interesting energy here. Your softness is not a weakness. I feel like there's something else there for that. Let's pull from another deck. Yeah, thank you, PP. You want to be my chat moderator? I might have to hire you. Princess, I was talking about this in another video I did recently. There's a difference between communication, effective communication. It sounds like he's lacking in that department. And sorry, PP, because PP is a Capricorn. But they can struggle. They can struggle with communicating their feelings. They tend to, Capricorns and earth signs in general tend to kind of bottle things up. So that doesn't surprise me. Oh, Princess, you are too. Oh, he's the Sagittarius, you're the Capricorn. Okay, so I had that backwards. My apologies. PP, you're a Capricorn, your wife is Sagittarius. Oh, see, big Sagittarius and Capricorn energy. Yeah, so same goes. I was talking about both signs earlier. So he's good. Well, female Capricorn energy is different than male too, so we have to take that into. And I don't know your full chart. So okay, he's a Sagittarius. Oh goodness, the ghosting. Um, they can be avoidant, especially when they're upset. That's really interesting. I mean, I don't know him, so I don't want to speak for him. Um, but yeah, the fire signs, they're feisty ones. They're feisty ones. But I would say this from both a grounded and spiritual perspective: silence sometimes speaks louder than words. So I'll leave you with that. Yes, exactly, PP. See what else comes up. And that would make sense. That makes perfect sense, Princess, that I keep getting that clearing my throat. The silence, the something being blocked. That's that blue that keeps coming out the throat chakra. Mm. Oh, look, we got transformation, you guys. Shed, let go, make room for greatness. What did I say? What did I say earlier when we got the 40 that reduced to 4? And I said there was something you need to what? Shed. There's something you need to shed or release. And it says shed, let go, make room for greatness. And we also got something about making room, didn't we? I don't make this up, you guys. Make room for greatness. Take that too as it resonates, Princess, because we said they have doubts. What else did we get? I'm making a mess here of the altar. Um, Look, you are not difficult to love. Oh yeah, so we got the something new, okay, and the make room, and now it's saying make room for greatness. Yeah, yeah. So something you're not expecting, someone you don't see coming is exactly what it said, and something new. Yeah, make room. Sometimes people take themselves into your life, and it is, like the card said, spirit rerouting you, okay? Because not everyone can meet you where you are, and spirit, the universe, whatever you believe in, will reroute you. Hey, Javon's back with the sunflower. Thank you. And the 4-leaf clover. Yes, luck. We've been talking about luck and money. Yes, Joanne from Jamaica, right? Is where you're joining us from, if my memory serves me correctly. You're welcome, Princess. Let's pull and see. In general, too, for the collective, because we got they have doubts. Let's see what these doubts could be about, and you can take it as it resonates. What are these doubts about? Ooh, a few came out. Oh, says, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it, princess. Love is in the air. Again with the air, you guys. So yeah, I think that's a new one coming in for you for sure. Oh, marriage came out. Oh, chemistry And great kisser. Okay. This is good. This is what's coming in. Okay. So we asked what the doubts are about. Spirit says, don't overthink it. Love is in the air, sweetie. Marriage is in the air. Someone, chemistry, and a great kisser. There you go. I love it. And if you're just now joining, if you have a yes no question and you'd like me to pull for you, put your question in the chat. Put your question in the chat and I will pull for you. Ooh, this has been a lot of energy, you guys. How are we feeling now? I'm going to pull from another deck. Well, let me see if any other questions come through. Right, BB? What else, Spirit? Fitting in came out. Smoker. Jacob or Jake. Maybe the name of someone that's coming in. And clowns. Oh, could be literal or figurative clowns, you guys. Jake, Jacob, fitting in. What's the fitting in and clowns about? Let's see what it comes out. What's this about, Spirit? Okay, PP, I will get to you next. Oh, this jumped out. Chris. So we got Jacob or Jake and Chris. I asked about the fitting in and clowns, and Chris came out. Interesting. So we got a few names going on here, you guys. All right, PP wants to know, will his mom ever change? Let's shuffle. Remember, I do not control the outcome. That's my disclaimer. Spirit, will PP's mom ever change? No. Oh, just not happening, it says. 10 of spades. Well, I take it that may not be a good thing, PP, but we got no, just not happening, 10 of spades. And again, spades is the air swords energy, thoughts, conflict, truth, decisions, okay? And we kind of got that with spades earlier. So this could be the thing that needs released, okay? Um, and what did we talk about with 10? So if you don't remember, we got 10 again. We got 10 earlier. 10, remember, is the blueprint, okay? Fulfillment, cycles, completion, rebirth, divine order. That's when we don't reduce because that is the end. Goosebumps, yeah. Princess, yeah. A yes no one. You can put a yes no question in and I'll pull for it. Yes, thank you. Positive vibes. And best wishes to you, Elena. You don't need the luck. You got it. You're protected. You can do this. You got a yes, all is well, right? If you're still here with us. If anyone has a yes no question, go ahead and put it in the chat before we close out. I will pull for you. We'll do some affirmations after. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, PP. Maybe not in this lifetime. Any other questions? Oh, my AirPod fell. Hopefully, you guys can still hear me. I'm being called to my crystal here. And hold this. And you put dance Javon funny because we got dancer, and then someone came into the chat that was asking about their dance. I think like an audition, yeah. Hi, is it Farid? Hi, if you're just joining, welcome, welcome. Feel free to tell me where you're joining from if you feel comfortable in your zodiac sign. Also, if you have any yes or no questions, I'm pulling from the deck. Answers from spirit, yes, no questions. Oh, you did, Princess. I didn't see it. Let me see. Would it be a good idea? Okay. Would it be a good idea to cut off or block him? Let's see. I see it now. Would it be a good idea for Princess to just cut off? You might need a cord cutting, but let's see what the cards say. Okay, we got one. Yes. Ace of Hearts. Enjoy this delicious moment. So, yes, it would be a good idea to cut ties, is what it says. And Ace, look, we got Ace of Hearts. We're talking about love here, right? So, that makes sense. And Ace is new beginnings once again. It doesn't get clearer than that. Yes, PP, the universe finds a way. Ooh, okay. Let's see here. Fareed, that's pull from you. Yes or no? Is your sister? We're gonna go with the question: is your sister, little sister, disrespecting you on purpose? All right. Do not control the outcome. These are messages from spirit. So I am the messenger. The cards are a tool. So that's my disclaimer. Okay. Let's see what comes out. Good for you, princess. Okay, Fareed. Is your younger sister disrespecting you on purpose? We got the two of clubs here. No, there is more to do. So I think there's more to it. There's more to it than that. Yes, your question was she doing it on purpose? And we got no, there's more to it. And then we did get clubs here. So that's important to look at as well. So clubs is fire energy, or in tarot, wands energy. Okay, so it's action, passion, creativity. ambition, fear, spiritual force. So maybe she doesn't feel like she's doing that, but the answer was no, and there's more to do, is what it technically says. But I'm getting a sense that there's more to this. So either more to it than what you're explaining, or more to it on her side, maybe, where she doesn't feel that way. You're welcome. You're welcome, princess. Glad to be able to help you in some way. Let's see what else comes out for the collective here before we pull affirmations. What else? Okay. You got a child or children could be significant. And don't let them confuse you. That could be you, friend. Maybe there's a child or children involved here. Don't let them confuse you. Your mindset's changing, collective. And we got OD here. Hopefully no one's gone to that. Doesn't want to go away. So this could also be, it could be literal, but it could also be that maybe you're spending too much time on something. Okay. We also got car wrecks, strange happenings, and scared. Ooh, that sounds like a whole rating in itself, doesn't it? We got something about bad energy earlier too. So maybe someone's going through a lot of strange happenings. If you had like a lot of, even if they're minor car accidents or something, maybe you felt hexed or cursed or something. If so, let me know, because you may need a deeper cleanse. Mosque. I meant to really look into that one because it's not mosque, it's with the G, and I don't remember writing it. We got grateful and tomorrow. So something's coming up tomorrow, you guys. Something's coming up tomorrow. Let's see what it is. What's coming in for the collective tomorrow? Getting the word help. What that means. Oh, 555 change. Change is coming in for you tomorrow. And look, it's green. This could be a change in your finances. See what else is about. I just saw the money magnet card. Ooh. Meditate. Oh, somebody needs to meditate. Didn't I say that earlier? And it's green too. There's change coming in for your finances, collective. I love this for you. Let's pull some affirmations before we close out. Check out my Affirm It With Me series too. I have a whole series of shorts for affirmations. I do them every night before bed, every morning when I wake up. First and last thing I do. Definitely helps set the mood. You have felt that way, PP. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You may need a deeper cleanse. You may have some energies working against you or something. That's not to instill fear. Nothing I say is ever to instill fear, you guys, okay? Yeah, that's right. Make sure I didn't miss any questions in the chat. I think I got them all. Let me know if I did. Yes, claim it. I am always at the right place at the right time. I love it. Spirit wants you to know this and to start affirming it. Okay. I am always at the right place at the right time. What else, Spirit? God's love flows through me and I am resilient. So, God, Spirit, the universe, whatever it is that you resonate with and believe in, their love flows through you, okay? And you're resilient. So, start affirming that to yourself. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Their love flows through me and I am resilient. Collective, this is amazing. Thank you all so much for being here with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want a private reading, an extended reading to this one, anything like that, sanctuary444.com. You can book a reading. All my links are in the chat, in the description, in my bio, even my email. So feel free to reach out, okay? Until next time, sending you light, love, and healing. And I hope this helped.